Upon hearing the sound, one familiar name that comes to mind is the Oyadiye, somewhere at Dansoman, in a quiet area called Exhibition. One would wonder what an Oyadiye would be doing there. That is where our news team caught up with 50-year-old Auntie Meli plying her trade. She had roamed several streets in the area from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. when we started our walk with her. She told us she had gotten only 2 jobs. Fortunately, in some few minutes into our walk, she got her 3rd customer. History has it that most people had few outfits, so worked hard to maintain them. Women would mend clothing to fix holes and tears. They also altered sizes of clothing. Soldiers carried a sewing kit called a housewife, which contained basic sewing supplies such as needles, thread, buttons, and scissors. During the Second World War, the British government rationed clothing and promoted mending clothing through the Make Do and Mend campaign. That was when the trade of cloth repairs became important in our communities. To an extent, if an outfit was too damaged to repair, it could be made into a new outfit. So for those who had limited resources to purchase new clothes, mending was obviously a best option. But in the 21st century, where a quality second-hand cloth could cost as low as 15 cedis, we decided to find out from Auntie Meli's patron why she still patronizes the service.
Sometimes when you went out to buy some dress, you feel the dress is big, so you have to trim it.
A trade which ideally will require hours of trekking before one could get even a single job to do has now developed into a different level, where the cloth menders now have to sit at one particular joint and wait for customers to serve them. I'm here at Rollins Park, one of the most popular alteration joints, to find out more about this new development. Under the small umbrella, we were told was one of the most popular joints at Accra Central, best known for the mending of clothes. We were not surprised to see this number of patrons waiting to get served.
Going to buy a fabric for a seamstress to sew it for you, sometimes it might be much expensive than you buying it to go to the man to fit it for you, and it's far better that way.
Okay. Some of them are gifts, so you can't tell the person that the gift you gave me is too big. And sometimes what you want, it's just too big at the shop. Maybe you're 12 and what is there is 14, or maybe you're 10 and what's there is 12, and you still want it. So you can't wait because you want that dress.
43-year-old repairer Emmanuel Opoku has been in the business for 7 years. He says one does not need a special skill before venturing into the cloth mending business.
Me practice my day with film. Ubina a mammy agene. Say your mom say ubia nedachi ubeti my money be an idiom. Won't me on Shanadi 1 year. And then my practices my we see to make my way me practice with film. Myself.
But how lucrative is this as compared to the system where one had to carry a sewing machine in search for trade?
So I party me start my way mom dear. It be my so sad. Sometimes okay, make me about 150 Ghana, make me about 200 Ghana a day. The damage be crowded, 50 cities there.
We counted about 5 of such joints at the same area. They confirmed majority of their colleagues can also be found at Kantamanto. He explained he pays 30 cedis annually and 50 pesos daily to the government. Clearly, this group of traders also contributes to national development. But Emmanuel in particular says he does not have any intentions of having an apprentice.
I bet me have apprentice. Baby, I can't hold the next moment. Bet me have a be a new baby, man. Because now, who try to carry ono one unit e kwan beginning no na etie he say me start na entity say e kakra am dey buy but we be for obi na osan be adwuma na kire obi wan say wate no not won chen ya won chen ho nkwa kire na wo customers ni be wan fi no osan agi wom.
If this is really the case, the cloth mending business should be easy for the established dressmakers. But why are most of them reported to be gradually backing out of the business?
Ebia why you be there all pam open them na fi no be aba say ebia na tare hat ye mano ana ye say yes anytime me say it take time me say me pam dresser me je 30 cedis what I say ebia alteration be zip and art zip na say na obeje no.
Regardless of the similarities between cloth mending and dressmaking, they are both special in their own ways. Clearly, as the quest to wear new clothes stays, the cloth mending business will continue to live.